Hi, good morning, class 5. So, how are you guys doing? So, it's great to see you back, and it's going to be now. Hope you all are doing well, isn't it? Eating your food properly, sleeping properly, and taking care of yourselves, and playing also, and respecting your parents, and enjoying the rains, the monsoon. Great. So, come, guys, let's go to SST today. We'll go to page uh, that's at the chapter after the artifacts and the paintings after the heritage. Chapter 14 will come to chapter 15. So all these question answers which I had given you, and I have been they are all put up on the website for you, so you don't have to worry. You just download it, or you just open it and write it down, and you have had your you've got your holiday vacations also earlier. You must have finished them. So anyways, so let's come to the coming of the British. Now in class 4, I don't know how much you have read. You must have read a little bit about coming of the British. When the British came in, actually they came into India because India was very rich in culture and heritage and minerals and gold and everything. We have the ports, we had the main ports, water every side, and it was easy to come and go. Business was easy, trade was easy by ships. Ship routes were invented. So that is how the British came into India, and different periods of you'll read about British in different classes, different periods. It doesn't have to mean that you'll get all information right here in class 5. When you go to class 6, you will be getting more information, and that will be much more easier for you. So that's what happens at times. So there's this. Okay, it's reacting on my specs. Flashing. So, fine. In 1498 CE, Vasco da Gama, a Portuguese explorer, discovered a new sea route to India via the Cape of Good Hope. The Portuguese were first to come to Calicut, now known as Kozhikode. It's down in the south. And start trading with India. They built trade centers at Cochin, that is Kerala, now Kochi, Kerala, Kannanur, that is now Kannur, and Calicut. Spices were the most important item of trade that the Portuguese dealt in because they helped in the preservation of meat in winter and made the food more tastier. They also traded silk and gold, which were considered very valuable in the whole of Europe. The Dutch followed the Portuguese to India and established trade centers. Then the British came and the Dutch gave up their trade centers as they were more interested in East Indies. Tales of India's prosperity reached England through the British travellers who came to India. The British merchants formed the English East India Company in 1600 CE with permission from Queen Elizabeth I, who was the Queen of England and Ireland at that time. The company got permission from the Mughal Emperor Jahangir to trade in India and set up first trade center at Surat, Gujarat. The French also set up excuse me. The French also set up their own trading company and established themselves in Chandannagar. Now Chandannagar in Bengal. That's very close to Calcutta, Kolkata. It's totally French. It's a French colony. It's totally, still there are houses, the roads and all were built by the French. a sense of rivalry developed between British and the French, as each of them tried to establish new and larger colonies in India. There was a clash between the two, which resulted in the French being defeated by the British. As a result, French were allowed to keep only Pondicherry, which is now Puducherry. So, India was not known to anybody. Now, voyagers in class 5, this is a different book, but last year's book we had come to know the Renaissance, how the voyagers started coming. Columbus also went ahead, and he was also a traveler. So he took out from Africa side. He thought India's towards that side, and he came round and came back to Africa, and he said the world is round. All people were traveling by ship at that time. There were no planes. But Vasco da Gama, he was also a traveler, finder. He was an adventurer. He went out. He was a Portuguese explorer. Explore places. If I don't explore a place, suppose I go to the mall. Okay, I go to the mall in Muzaffarpur. I don't know the name. What's the mall of it? And I explore that place. No one has been. You have not been. Class 5 has not been. I have been, and no one else has been. In Muzaffarpur, it's a new place. The first person to enter is me. Ronin sir has gone. So I go inside, I explore what type of shops are there, what timing does it open, what type of business goes on there, what type of food we get at the food courts, what is the quality of the food courts, what are the brands there, like what do we have brands? We have Louis Philippe, we have Blackberries, we have Raymond's, we have Levi's, we have Pepe, we have Lee, we have Donier, we have Big Bazaar, we have what not brands are there, Jockey, we have that phone stores there, we have, and some shops have got multi brands, isn't it? So it's like that. And we have yes, those are the brands mostly we have there. We have Nike, we have Adidas, we have Puma. So these are the places. So I go and get you the information, and you get to know. I give this information to everybody. These things are there. I bought these things from there. What happens with one eye going? Business does not create. Now you start going, and someone's seeing you. Other people start going. Other people also start going in there, and then the things start happening. Then you come into Muzaffarpur. Then you see in Muzaffarpur things, other things you get. Then you start taking them to your place and making a business there. So this is how it progresses. And India was rich, very rich in spices. They are still very rich in spices, and spices are masalas, garam masalas, and these help to preserve meat. If you put spices into meat and boil it or cook it and keep it, it's going to stay for many days, and the taste also increases, isn't it? When we put some good spices in our food, the taste increases. So Portuguese first were to come to Calicut, now Kozhikode in the south, and Vasco da Gama also found Goa, Portuguese. So still Goa places are there which follow the Portuguese culture, in Goa, and then Pondicherry, and then in your Calcutta, that is Chandannagar. We still have buildings, and you will come to know. In Puducherry, if you go to Pondicherry, which is now Puducherry, it will look like a French colony, Portuguese colony, so it will look like that. And Chandannagar is the French colony. So this is the difference. I made a mistake, sorry for it. Chandannagar is for the French colony, and Portuguese are in South India, Kozhikode, Cochin, Kerala part, Kannur. So they started building trade centers. What are trade centers? Business. They were coming by ship and taking spices back to their country, and the Dutch followed the Portuguese into India. The Dutch also came in, and they started trading centers in, yeah, and then when the Dutch gave up, the British tried to come in. And how did British come to know? Like, I went to the mall, I told you. I went back to the school, I told you. See, these are the things happening. You must go and try and hit there. Yeah, it's so cheap. You should bring and do business. Why are others getting that chance? So British was clever because they were much more educated. They took that chance and they came into India to do business. I'll come back in the next video.